What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new information / potential leaks that have been put out onto the internet via an ex-Rockstar Games employee. So without further ado, let's get into it. So it's come to light and someone has managed to find a LinkedIn post. And obviously, if you don't know what LinkedIn is, it's essentially the Facebook of the corporate world. Everyone will have a LinkedIn profile to show what they have done previously for new job listings, etc. So someone has actually listed the work that they did with Rockstar Games. And someone has found this, and I'm going to put it up on the screen here, and what we can see is that it says 2D UI graphic designer for Rockstar Games. They started in July 2020 and they ended their employment with Rockstar in December 2022, so a total of 2 years and 6 months. So it looks like they were working out of the India office for Rockstar Games, and we're now going to dive into what they were actually doing. So the first thing it says they worked as part of the global 2D UI team to contribute to the development of GTA 6, GTA Trilogy Remaster, and the GTA 5 Next Gen update. Credits from the game attached. They collaborated with global teams to provide effective solutions and developed a deeper understanding of virtual design from observing seasoned professionals at work. So obviously working with the other teams that are potentially responsible for some of the previous Rockstar games. And then they've gone on to say they completed 500 plus in-game 2D assets for GTA 6, comprising of 25 unique brands in GTA 5. And that's interesting because that potentially means that they're looking at adding additional brands into the game, whether that means external brands or real life brands, whether that is just going to span across clothing or whether that is also going to be brands that span across the vehicles within the game or the buildings within the game as well. So there's not much information there in terms of exactly what it's for, but it does say identity design with merchandising, which potentially means that it could be more so catered to specific clothing or specific cars, something that can impact the character directly. Then they went on to talk about internal prop labels and labels on items such as fire extinguisher, chainsaw, electric board, boat motor, car engine, items that appear in the interior areas. So what that could potentially mean is obviously, well, one, they've confirmed that we're going to have a fire extinguisher in the game, a chainsaw, which is very similar to what we had in Vice City. And if you didn't know that you could get that in Vice City, that was sort of tied back to a Scarface Easter egg that was in the game. And you could also get the chainsaw from a utility store, I believe, which in Vice City, which was called Screw This, which was located in Little Havana. And that was one of the only utility or hardware stores within the game that allowed you to get a chainsaw as well. They've also mentioned an electric board, which I believe is a hard fiber board sort of used for insulation around electronic switches. So whether that means that it's just going to be some form of aesthetic item or whether you're actually going to be able to interact with some form of switches or maybe even electric cabinets. And then they've also said interior prop labels for a boat motor and a car engine and items that appear in interior areas. So what does that mean, right? Does that mean that that's only going to be used for the interior of a building in terms of, let's say you go to a mechanic shop and you have things like a boat motor or a car engine on show, or you go to a showroom where you can purchase a vehicle and they have the hood up when they're showing you the car? Or does it mean that they're looking to add additional detail to certain parameters of the game, such as being able to customize your car engine and have some more control around how your vehicle is going to look underneath the hood as well as inside the vehicle? All of these things are not confirmed yet, but it is interesting to see that they're definitely going for more detail around these specific items. They went on to say that they've also worked with signage, both exterior and interior, billboards, hoardings, light props, neon lettering, in-game web UI design for the mobile phone and desktop pages in-game, which definitely means that we're getting some form of internet similar to what we had in GTA 4 and GTA 5. Generic clutter such as certificates, forms, government documents, etc. So maybe some additional bits of detail or Easter eggs in these additional certificates and government forms and things like that we're going to see scattered around the game, maybe. And then they went on to say all of these were crafted systematically, going from one interior level to another, adding great detail and immersion into GTA 6. They then said supplied 10 plus special case assets, which were outside their area of expertise, but supplied with success through careful research and studying, which was digital illustration, typography art, graffiti wall art, and digital painting. So again, this is all just tying into making that world feel more realistic, having certain areas maybe a little bit more run down with some graffiti and things like that around the city. And then you're going to have maybe the strip where you're going to have these digital paintings and these neon lights and things like that are really going to pop during the nighttime. So I think all of this information is definitely really, really positive news, guys. One, we found out that we're getting some additional items that are potentially going to be able to, use within the game. And two, it really does seem like this job listing was legit. It does seem that whoever this was that was posting this on their LinkedIn has had some form of interaction with GTA 6. And the reason that I say that is because there's been an update to that job listing that they listed this morning, and it has now removed any form of association with GTA 6. So they still go on to mention the work that they've done in the GTA universe, which can obviously span across many Grand Theft Auto games, but they have removed any association with GTA 6. They've also removed some additional details that they put into their initial listing, where they went on to speak about the fire extinguisher, the chainsaw, the boat motor, the car engine, the mobile phone and desktop pages. So they've removed all of this type of information. So whether they've been contacted by Rockstar or they've been informed that they need to adjust that listing and remove it, why are they going to go to the hassle of making that adjustment if they're not providing real insight into how the game has been designed and things that are going to be in the game? So let me know how you guys feel about that potential leak from that UI graphic designer at Rockstar. Do you guys feel that this insight has been beneficial? Let me know down in the comments and let me know what you're most excited for out of this new information that we've gained. So thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please smash that like button, subscribe for more content, and hit that notification bell to be notified as soon as I upload another video on my channel. So thanks again, guys, and I'll see you later.